Hey everybody, I hope you guys had a good lunch. I'm having mine now. I did have a shake for breakfast. It's a double day for me today. I needed a little bit more energy. I decided to try something different today. And I put my scoop of focus energy in my lunch to see if it gives me a little bit more energy for my T25 workout later. Look at this piece of hair. What is this? Like, is that like half a devil horn or something? I want to see if I have a little more energy for my T25 workout today. Hi, ladies. Kim, Michelle, and Terry, how are you? So today my thought was about mistakes. I haven't made a mistake, so it's not why I'm bringing this up. But, you know, I was on a nice walk with a friend of mine today, and we were talking about that. And sometimes we say things we don't mean, or sometimes you might do an action that afterwards you feel a little bit bad about. And it's not necessarily a mistake, but, you know, sometimes we do make mistakes. Sometimes we make the wrong choices, or sometimes we choose to do something that ends up being a mistake, something you maybe should not have done. I was just about to ask you if you were doing better today, Kimberly. That's awesome. I'm so happy you're better today. So, I wanted to tell everybody, or at least everyone that's chatting with me right now, hi Amy, that mistakes are okay. Mistakes make you human. Mistakes don't mean you're a bad person. If you don't learn from your mistake, and you make that mistake, and if you hurt somebody when you made that mistake and you apologized for it, and then you did the same thing, then you might be teetering on not being so nice of a person. But, I made a peanut butter cup. With a little kick of focus energy. So, Alex better be ready for that workout tonight. I'm going to be bouncing off the walls. I wanted to try it at lunchtime, and if I like it that way, not that I'll have my Shakeology for lunch every day, but God, something bit my neck. But thinking that, you know, I can at least just, whatever I'm eating for lunch, I can just have that as a quick shake. Hi, Michelle. So, anyways, back to my topic. I get sidetracked a lot. Maybe I should have had that focus energy this morning to help me stay focused. So like I was saying, mistakes don't make you a bad person. Mistakes are okay. We're human, guys. We're freaking human beings. We're not robots. We're not programmed. And even robots and things that are programmed make mistakes. They're called glitches, and they're called viruses. So even robots are not perfect. So like I was saying, mistakes, they're fine. Learning from them, I think that's why we make mistakes. I think that's why we mess up. I think that's part of our path in life, is because we learn from it. And most people, I won't say everyone, most people will see something that happened and find the lesson in that. And then they will learn from that lesson to where that mistake doesn't happen again. Not everyone does that. You have your people in the world that they make the mistake, they might hurt somebody, they might say they're sorry, and then they turn around and make the same mistake again. Well, then obviously you're not really that sorry. Maybe you're sorry that, you know, the mistake is known by people. So, and that's a good point, Kimberly. Robots are made by humans, so there's going to be human error in there somewhere. So I just wanted to kind of just touch base with everybody like I always do, and kind of give my thoughts for the day. And, you know, my thought today was about mistakes and about how they're okay to make them. Just like failure. It's okay to fail. I actually look for that failure, because then that means I'm pushing myself as hard as I can to get to whatever destination I'm going for. And because I'm pushing so hard, a failure happened, or a mistake might have happened, because it's going to teach me a lesson. And then it's going to also help me with success, because making mistakes and having failure means you're trying. It means you're trying. And it means that, you know, you're trying to be the best that you can be. And when we do that, sometimes we go gung-ho, you know, full blast, and sometimes we don't think about what's happening on our path. Sometimes we don't realize the people we might be hurting on our path, or something we might have done that we might not have meant it, so it's kind of a mistake because we didn't mean to say or do that one action. So then you learn from it. And what makes you a good person is that you've learned from that mistake. You've basically like attacked that mistake. You've hit it dead on. You've chatted about it. You've talked about it with whomever the mistake might have been with. Sorry, I'm trying to fix something at the same time. I'm a little OCD and there's a cord that's sticking out. It's driving me bananas. So for me, for instance, you know, I have made comments before to close people, close friends or family members that it's in a heat of a moment. So for me, that's a mistake. In the heat of the moment, I really didn't mean what I said. I was just all fired up, and you know, I felt what I was saying in that moment, but not really how I feel all the time. Does that make sense? Does that happen to you guys? You know, you're in an argument or you're in a discussion and the heat of the moment takes you and something comes out of your mouth, and as the words are coming out, you're like trying to take them back. Well, once something's said, you really can't take it back. But what you can do is you can take a step back and you can reflect on what the hell just happened and what was just said, and an apology can happen. That doesn't take it back. That doesn't make it okay, but it does allow you to move forward because that means that you learned from that. And you're not going to do that again. So like I said before, mistakes don't make us bad people. Mistakes don't make us horrible. Mistakes don't make us buttheads. Mistakes make us human beings, and human beings are flawed. We are not perfect. We're flawed. Everybody has their own issues and their own flaws. But it was just something that I was thinking about. Like I said, I didn't make a mistake today or anything that made me think of that. I've had a very productive day, a very busy day. I still have a very big stack of things to do. I know a lot of you guys might think that my job is just to post things on Facebook, but I am very busy all day long, helping my challengers and helping them with their meal plans and helping my coaches. And so I am a busy little bee, but I always have things running through my mind and thoughts going through my mind. I listen to a lot of personal development while I'm working. I listen to podcasts. I do a lot of reading, and today was on point. I was on point with my schedule, so it's been great. But this is just something that I've been thinking about, you know, like when my kids make a mistake, or if I make a mistake, or if Alex makes a mistake, or my parents, or my brother, or whomever might make a mistake, it doesn't make them bad people, you know? It just makes them people. But what makes them not so good is if they don't acknowledge the mistake they made and try to make it better. That's where you teeter from being a good and bad, so to speak. You know, someone that keeps making the mistake and they know what they're doing, it might be hurting somebody, or they know what they're doing is not right and they keep doing it, yeah, that's not so nice. But the person that makes a mistake and then they're like, oh shit, I didn't mean that, or oh shit, I shouldn't have done that. Or it could even be months down the road, you're finally like, man, I probably shouldn't have said that, or I probably shouldn't have done this, and you try to do something to fix it. That's what makes you good. So remember, people, we're human, we're flawed, we're gonna make mistakes. It's what you do with those mistakes that make the difference. So I wanna see some comments in this thread. Let me know that you know you are okay with making mistakes and you are going to learn from those mistakes. Can't talk. You're gonna learn from those mistakes instead of just picking up the rug, sweeping the mistake under, softly patting that rug down and hoping the mistake never peeks itself back out. Because things don't get fixed that way. Things get fixed with confronting, talking, and making it work. So I want you all to have an amazing day. I'm going to go finish this awesome peanut butter cup shake that I made for my lunch today. I just wasn't starving, but I knew I had to have something. So this is my saving grace today, because otherwise I would have skipped a meal. And as we all know, skipping a meal is the worst thing that we could do when we're on a fitness journey, or just in general in life. It's the most horrible thing because your body doesn't know what to do, and it just starts storing everything. So off to my yummy shake, off to get some planning done for my next holiday survival group, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Maybe, just maybe, I'll go live tonight during our T25 workout and you can see how we die. But have a great day, guys, and it's okay to make mistakes. Just learn from them. Bye.